What's going on, everybody? We are live. Today, we're going to be flying from LA. Nope, actually, not LA. ATL to KBNA, which is Nashville. So the IACOs is KATL and KBNA. So let me just go ahead and get some things situated here. Let me make sure you guys could hear the desktop audio. So just give me a second here. I'm not sure why it's not popping up for you guys, but 1 second. Hope everybody is doing well and life is good. Happy Sunday. 100%. Man, today was a church day. I don't know what you guys did in the morning. If you don't go to church, I don't know what you're doing. But okay, so 1 second here. Let's see why we can't hear ourselves. For sure, desktop audio is supposed to be going on. All right, so let's see here. So while I get situated, grab a cup of coffee, tea, or whatever your choice of drink is. And let's watch this nice stream today. I've been doing a lot of studying for sure. A lot of studying on just like flight sim and trying to get better. Let's see here. I think this should do it. Or maybe not. I'm not sure why it's not picking up. Oh, do you know what? I think I know why. It's from Flight Sim. We gotta change this. Boom, pow. Malik's in the house. What's good, brother? Nice to see you as always. All right, you guys should be able to hear the game now. Or the sim now. Malix, you gotta join the Discord, bro. We're all growing. But yes, I would be putting the Discord in the description. But yeah, let's get this started so we don't spend ages. Actually, guys, I am not proud of myself. I did not even set up my controls. That's how excited I am to see you guys. So my controls are right behind me. Just give me 1 second. There we go. Can't believe I did not set up my controls. How exciting. Yes, sir. Discord. Alright, I think one of these I can unplug. Which one was it again? Oh, it's this one. So we're not going to be using this. Got a lot of new tech gadgets here. I'll say this should be the last month where I'm doing a lot of setting up in this room. But everything's coming together for sure. All right. We should be good. Got the controls set up. All right. So, like I said, we're going to be flying. Oh, you just got to find the link. Okay, hold on a second. Let me drop the Discord link. I'm still getting better with Discord, but here we go. Copy. Paste. All right. Discord is now in the chat. Whenever you're watching this, whether now or later, yes, everything is now there. All right. Oh, my mouse stopped working. Why is that? Yeah, that's confusing. Alright, I'm not sure what that was. My mouse stopped working for a second. Alright, so let's see here. Let's go ahead and set up our... Huh. Okay, that's weird. Looks like Microsoft Flight Sim crashed. Everything crashed. That is weird. Are we still live? Yeah, we are still live. Okay, that's weird. I'm not sure what's going on. Microsoft crashed, and also it said something like we're not live anymore, but I think we are. If we're not, then I'll just restart this. All right, so we're still here. All right, so just give me a second, guys. Perfect. Thanks for letting me know. Yo, what's good? What's good? So yeah, we're streaming on different platforms. So we're getting better at this streaming stuff. I don't understand why in the world. So when I start streaming, things want to go south. But away from streaming, when I'm just playing by myself, everything is just so smooth. It's just so amazing. But anywho, we'll get to it. So Flight Sim is now connecting again. Let me go ahead and connect back the audio. For some reason, everything just stopped for a second. All right, boom. All right, so while Flight Sim is coming up, let's go ahead and set up our flight on SimBrief. So we're going to be, let's see what kind of flights we have, have flown from KATL. Hold on a second, actually, we should be able to hear audio now. I don't see my audio meter moving. Let's see why that is. You go like this, like this. Let's change it to default. There you go. All right, you guys should be able to hear it. All right, so we have, let's see what kind of flights. So I'm gonna type in KTLA, KATLA, it's gonna be KATLA, and then KBNA. What a weird code for Nashville. All right, let's see what kind of flights gone there. Oh, nice, a lot of Delta Airlines. Oh, so we'll be Delta DAL 1683. I'll take that. DAL 1683, and we'll have our notepads. All right. Okay, so we're gonna be DAL. Oh, I think I know what happened now. It was my microphone that tripped. So we're gonna be DAL 1683. And what gate are we gonna use? We're gonna be gate at ATL, we're gonna be gate Bravo 20. And at Nashville, we're gonna take Bravo 5. Okay, cool. I like it. Let's go ahead and file this. So DAL, we said 1683, KATLA, yep, Phoenix plane. So we're gonna be flying the Phoenix plane. It's about an hour, 10 minutes. Okay, it's never really that time. It's always something. So what I don't know is, can you guys still hear me? All right. I think you guys can still hear me. Oh yeah, you can? All right, cool. All right, so we're good. All right, so let's go ahead and switch over. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-file, and then I'll switch over to Flight Sim right now. Okay, so we have Flight Sim should load up anytime from now. There it is. All right, so we're gonna pre-file. All right, Malix, how you been, man? It's been quite a cool minute. It's funny because I started recognizing everybody's after doing this for a while. I started recognizing everybody's you know, handle. 1683. Yep, that's us. File plan. Should I still keep putting I'm a new pilot? It looks like we gotta change the. How annoying is that? I don't know why that happens sometimes. I'm gonna edit the flight. It'll be 1684. We'll just go up one number. I don't know why sometimes this thing trips. That's good, man. Oh, so you're in the East Coast. What part of the East Coast you're in? So I'm gonna change my number to 1684. Apparently somebody took 1683. What part of the East Coast are you in? All right, so that's done. Let's check VATSIM real fast. If we still have ATC. Let's get the iPad on, imports, KBNA, 1684, that's us. All right. So it looks like there is no ATC at any of these places, unfortunately. I mean, I can switch it. We could probably go Memphis. Damn, ATC's been on for 9 hours. That's crazy. So we could go from Memphis to Nashville. Actually, we'll go from Memphis to ATL. All right, so a little change of plans, guys. I know it sucks. My thingy-majig probably says what it says, but I'll just have to change it because you know it's more fun when we have ATC involved. So I'm going to change this to. So 1 second. We're going to go Memphis. So that's KMEM. Okay, so Memphis. KMEM. And we're going to go to Atlanta. So that's KATL. All right, so we're switching things up a bit. We're going to go from Memphis to Atlanta. Let's do that. Again, because I just want ATC. You're from East Canada. Nice. Honestly, I can't wait. Like, I want to go to Canada again. I've had so much fun every time I went. Are you trying to be a pilot? We're going to do Memphis to KATL. Okay. Nice. The time doesn't change that much, like an hour and a half. So we gained 15 minutes, which I am more than okay with. Okay, pre-file. Hopefully nobody took our code. All right, so somebody is using 1683. So looks like I'm not the only one that's doing this. So we're gonna just change it to 1684, or we could just go back and pick a different flight number. Hold on. Let's go back and pick a different. Since we changed thing, I'm gonna do K Memphis to K Atlanta. We could just pick a different flight number. Somebody else took the one we wanted. So we could take Delta 1681. I like that. So DAL 1681. All right, we're gonna get started just real briefly. We had some changes here. 1681. Perfect. 1681. Let's go ahead and pre-file. Hopefully this works. Pre-file. File plan. Damn. Did somebody else take this again? All right. You know what? I'm gonna stop announcing the numbers I want. Okay. Let's try this. I don't get how many people are half the same numbers. That's crazy. Let's see here. Let's just make sure nobody's filing this one. Okay, we're good. So we're gonna be 1682. I feel like if every time I announce it, somebody on this stream is stealing my numbers. So I'm not gonna announce no more till I book it. So, all right, so we're good. So Memphis to, okay, so I want to quickly go back here and let's go ahead and set this up. All right, so Malex, you heard me say I love Joe Lo-Fi Jazz. Started listening to it and I walked to the car. It's been sweet. Nice. Yeah, dude, I listen to Lo-Fi Jazz a lot. That's funny, you copped that. I do that like every day, even was it this morning or last night? I'm always listening to Lo-Fi Jazz. So Memphis. Did we get the gate number from Memphis? Let's try that again. So gate 12 this time. Gate 12. And ATL is gate Alpha. ATL is gate Alpha 10. All right. Woo! Finally we can just get into this damn thing. All right, so we're gonna type in Memphis. I've never typed in Memphis before. I even wonder what the livery is gonna look like, and also how the airport's gonna look like. Better yet. All right, let's just make sure all the things show live and the external players are off. So it is more Eastern time. If I'm not wrong. Yeah, that's a little more like Eastern, closer to Eastern time. So we might have to fly dark. I don't know. I'm in Cali, so it's not dark out here. I'm gonna just go ahead and change the identifier to 1682 as we have it. And then let's hop right in. We're gonna be on gate 12. Ramp GA small. All right, sweet. Let's start this flight. All right. Unload this. We're no longer that flight. Import. We're now going to be this flight. And we could get rid of this. All right, I like this. All right, let me go ahead and put my chat on this screen. Do I fly the Phoenix? Yes, I am flying the Phoenix airplanes. It's the best planes, honestly. I just graduated from the fly-by-wires, which I was more than okay with. But I feel like when you get more serious into it, you should definitely go with the Phoenix planes. Look at this plane. Looks so nice. I don't know why I'm such a Delta fan. I don't know why I keep flying Delta. Look at this. All right, let's get right in. Last time we did this, we ended up spending so much time outside. All right, so let me go ahead and get my checklist and stuff ready. Like I told you guys last time, I'm gonna start using my checklist. I know I could go without one, but it makes it more like fun and official because literally all real pilots are still using checklists. It's even mandatory. So it's like, why are we not using checklists? You know? And so I try to take this seriously. So we're gonna go ahead and make some checks. I can already see some things are off. So this is why it's good to have this checklist. Let's get rid of this. So we want to make sure the parking brake is down. Yep. The weather is more likely going to show off. Yep. All right. And then thrust, we want to make sure those guys are down. Look at that. Look at that. That's why we have a checklist. Let's go idle. Both of them on idle. And then we want to make sure our switches are down. This guy should be on norm. Look at us. See, this is why we have these checklists. And then gear down again. We got that. And then we want to make sure speed brakes are armed, which they weren't. There we go. Unarmed, better yet. Disarmed. And then flaps at 0. And then wipers needs to be off. Look at that. All right. See, we already almost busted our plane. All right, sweet. So everything looks good. Let's go ahead and turn on the batteries. Battery 1, battery 2, external. Love it. Let's make sure that it's above 25.5 volts. Nice. Do I like the Phoenix planes? Yes, I do. I do like the Phoenix planes. All right, let's go ahead and do a quick check on the left panel. All right, crew supplies off. I like to actually hop onto the lights next before anything else. Let's turn those on, and then let's turn these on. So it looks like we're gonna have a nice sunset flight. If we could get the hell out of here quick, we should be able to catch a nice, very nice flight here. All right, we got a little ticks there to let us know that the plane check is done. All right, so going back here, did I make hotkeys for this? Yep. All right, so going back here, we have crew supply, which we did check. We're down this down real quick. We'll go ahead and do the tests. We'll turn off the speakers. It's supposed to be on each side, but to be honest, I think we'll just do it. We'll make this as real as possible. All right, and then test it. I'm sure you guys hear the tone. All right, so we're good here. Let me make sure you guys actually have some good volume. You hear everything. All right, cool. So we have that. So let's turn back on the megaphones. Let's actually open vPilot. And then go ahead and connect while we're getting everything ready. So we might start hearing some ATC in a bit. All right, that looks good. Let's connect. And we're going to be DAL 1682, actually. 1682. All right, Memphis Tower is still online. Love it. All right, so while this is going, we're going to finish our test here. This is good. All right, ADRS 1, ADRS 2, ADRS 3. It looks good. We're gonna strobe, wing, nav. Okay, no smoking on my plane. We're gonna arm this. We'll come back to the rest of everything else. Everything here looks good. All right, that looks good. On. Wait a few seconds. 1, 2, 3. Start. All right, everything looks good here. No lights. Want to make sure this is on auto, which it is, so we're good. No lights here, no lights here, no lights here. So we're good, we're good. We'll come back with these after refueling. Go ahead and, we should have done the APU test before turning this on, but it's okay. So we have that, boom. All right, and everything here looks good. So what I am going to do real fast, actually let me go ahead and make sure I go through my checklist. Yep. Those look good. That looks good. That looks good. That looks good. How's the ground temperature here? Yep, that's fine. We don't need anti-ice or anything. And then, yeah, we could go ahead and actually check the engines if we want to now. I should. Nice. Nice. And then just APU one more time. Alright, cool. We really should have done the APU first, but it's okay. Model 3 performance at 1.9. What does that mean? I have a Model 3 performance. Oh, what do you mean by Skystream Aviation in the house? What's good, brother? 1 D-Ray? What do you mean by Model 3 performance at 19? Are you talking about 19-inch rims? I see you in BNA. I am currently in Memphis, not BNA. I hope I'm not in... No, I am in Memphis. Don't scare me like that. Alright. We should probably move faster instead of talking. But I'm still here. Let's talk. Alright. I'll wait on the APUs. Make sure there's no switch that's unplugged there. And that's good. Let's start this ground stuff. Alright. Imports, please. GSX. Where are you at? Looks like we got our acres. Alright. We're going to go ahead and do ground. And let's toggle that jetway, please. If there's a jetway. Is it already toggled? Oh, wow. First of all, damn. Why is there a plane like right there? Anyways. So we're going to request catering service and all that stuff. I thought we could do it from here, actually. Hold on. I know you can. Let's go to here, load aircraft, and GSX and refueling. Alright, sweet. Alright, so while that's going, I don't care which one you use. Just pick anyone. Oh, you're getting a Model 3 performance at 19 years old. Nice. Congrats, brother. Just don't go into debt. And also please drive safe. I literally had my first accident when I was 16. I got my license at 16. And I think I got my I think I got my accident in 17. Like it's for a 19-year-old, 2.9 seconds. Yeah, bro, just be smart. Don't lose control. But I love my car. I actually have a Model 3 video 1 year later that was supposed to come out this weekend, but it'll just come out like tomorrow or something, or sometime during this week. The editing is not done because I'm here with you guys playing Flight Sim. Otherwise, I would have been editing the video right now. Editing videos, guys, takes forever. That's why I like these streams. I don't gotta edit them, or at least I don't edit them. Alright, so we have this here. So for the longest, I've been looking for a brake fan. Apparently, it was supposed to be here, at least on this plane. So it's never here. So I don't know, but we don't need that. So gear is down. We're good there. Pressure, all that stuff is there. We could check the time. All right, that looks about right. Today is the 5th. Yep, so we're good there. All right, next we're gonna dial in make sure everything is good here on the console. We're gonna come back to this. The frequency, I'm not gonna tune to it now, but the frequency for ATIS is 127 and ground is there too. I'm not gonna do all that right now. I just don't need. We don't want to be listening. I'd rather listen to you guys while I'm doing all this. All right, so we're good here. And how much time do we have here, by the way? So I could speed up. 12 minutes. Oh yeah, we gotta get going. All right, so we have this idle. Yep, we've checked all this. Everything looks good here. This is good. We'll come back to this. Everything looks good here. This looks good. This is closed. Yep. So we're gonna wait on this, but I do see my squawk is available, but we're gonna wait on that. All right, this is all good. All right, so I've done all my checks, so we're good here. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the MCDU. Let me make sure everything is happening though. I don't see anything loaded in yet. I can see that we're getting gas. Are people not coming in? Let's see. Let's make sure the boarding has started, because boarding could take a while. Request deboarding. So that means it's part of...
Boarding requested.
Okay, that's annoying. Why would you do that? No.
Do you want to board crew?
Both.
Blue bus is coming.
Damn, you're speeding. See, that's you with your Model 3 performance. Speeding out of here. Alright. So let's see here. You're at a GA ramp. Yeah, no kidding. So I know, you're right. I should have been at a gate for some reason. So if you didn't know, what I do is I try to... It looks like Memphis. Okay, it looks like we should have been somewhere out there. That's probably why. Actually, would this affect us? Well, it probably wouldn't, because we were able to start our engines. You know what? I might have effed up, because I took the gate from like an actual flight that happened. That's why I ended up here. But I probably shouldn't have done that. Let's go ahead and see where we could have been. But not over there. You know what? You trying to tell me Memphis doesn't have terminals? Look at him. Oh, there goes. Probably somewhere right here. Should I get out and come back in? What do you guys think? I should, huh? I should probably come back to one of these. Why would I probably should come back, huh? I think I am gonna do it, guys. So which one's this one right here? Damn. See, there's no markings on this. How annoying. But I feel like I should come back. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the hell out of here. I'm gonna end the flight and I'm gonna come back in. I don't usually do this, but I'm gonna do that just because, yeah, we should have been not on a GA. I literally took that from an actual like airliner. So we're gonna do gate. So I'll probably do like gate. Let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is just open VATSIM, and then I'm gonna just steal where everybody's at. Let's just do that. So let's do this. So let's go to Memphis. I'm gonna zoom in. That's obviously gonna push us back, but it's okay. Okay, there we go. So we should probably be around. So where's 18 right? I wanna go somewhere close by. Okay, so we should probably be at gate, like, I'll say terminal 7A. Or here, I'll take 13. Let's just see, that's crazy because we were at 12 and 13 already looks like an actual, like, here, let's just take 18. No, let's take 7A. There's no 7A. You know what? I'm gonna just pick one of these numbers because I don't want to load into GA again. That was so weird. I can also just look at the instructions. So I could take 20. What kind of plane is this? Let's just take 45. Wherever we land, that's okay. We'll taxi. If it's a far taxi, it's a far taxi. You said, why are you not on Oh, yeah. So I did just zoom in. Yeah, so that's kind of what I just did. I mean, I like that you take it from FlightAware because FlightAware has like real world, like what actually happened. But it is what it is. All right, this looks good. This looks way better than where we were at. Okay, but we do need to speed up a little bit because we are behind. I'm just gonna jump right in, and we're just gonna hurry the hell up. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to assume all my checks are fine. It does look fine. No, it doesn't. For goodness sake. Why are you all the way down there? Boom. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, battery's on. All right, let's run it. Because we don't want to be here forever. So I did all the checks already. I know we restarted, but it should be fine. Quick APU. APU is not going to work yet, obviously, because it's still under test mode. So we're going to wait on that. Thank you for sending in the toggle. We got 5 minutes. I'm crying. So you know what? I'm going to have to do a fast load. We'll probably do like fast time. All right, and that should do it. All right, so we're good here. What's good? What's good? Thanks for tuning in. All right, so that's fine here. Now we can do our APU. Very nice. One there. Switch, switch. Boom, boom. Did I not do this? I did. Okay, sweet. All right, let's turn on these lights, please. Okay, we'll wait. Everything looks good here. No need, we don't really need the wing, so we'll just do that. All right, no smoking, harming. We're good here, we're good here. We'll come back, we'll come back. We could do the tests on the engines. Very nice. Very nice. And everything here should be wonderful. All right, sweet. All right, gang, so let's go ahead and make sure we got everything loaded up. All right, so we're gonna go ahead into the pilot briefing. All right, so what do we have here? We're gonna follow DISRIP, so data. Everything should be aligned, which should show up in a little bit. So we'll skip that for now. AC, let's make sure we're in the right plane. Yep, A320, CFM 56, that looks right. September, October 1st. That may not be right, but we will find out if that's wrong after the stream. So I'm gonna put that in my little list here. Update acres, may be wrong. All right, so that's that. Not acres, I forgot what they call this. Something cycle. All right, so this is that. Let's go ahead and request first here. ATSU, AOC menu, flight initialization, initialize data requests. Horizon in the house. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, Memphis, KATL. Yep, that looks right. Today, that is today's date. Yep, perfect. So data is fine. Init requests. We should see KM Memphis to KATL. Come on, come on, come on. Yep. All right, flight number. There we go. What is that? What is that? Oh, I don't know. Let me not get distracted. All right. So flight number. Let's do this. Okay, hold on. I don't know why I made number 1 as this view, but it's showing as a top-down view. How annoying is that? Maybe it was doing it right. I don't know. All right, let's just do this. So we got DAL 16. DAL 1682. Cost index is 5, which is 5. Flight level 370. So we're gonna do FL 03 70. Yep, 47 on the temps. And if we wanted to really check that, I think top of descent, 49 degrees. That looks a little wrong, but it's okay. We'll just take it. All right. And the tropo, let's see. How are we doing on tropo? All right, so for the tropo, we can just kind of take roughly 5 to 4. We'll take 5 to 8. Is that what we have here? No. So we'll do 5 to 800. Ground temp, we could do 29. All right, everything looks fine here. We could take the wind requests. All right, everything looks good. All right, and then we go DIF. Here's the fun part. We got departure. Horizon in the house. What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for tuning in as always. 18R. And we're going to do departure Burger King maybe? I don't know. Broken King. I never know what these SIDs say. To Kermy. And then we'll go ahead and go here to arrival. And we'll do ILS 8. Is that an 8? 8 left. And we'll take that from Galvin 1 to Russia? I don't know that. Alright, that looks about good. So let's see if that looks good here. So we got acres. I got Bland. Let's push this back a little bit. Let's go all the way to the top. Okay, I think that looks about good. And we got Yabba, and then we got Yabba Dabba Doo. Alright, cool. So that's quite a weird entrance, but we'll take it. Alright, oh my freaking goodness. I don't know how many times I gotta change this. We want US version and the ISIS. Okay, cool. So that's there. We have done that part. Now we'll do DIF. Secondary flight plan, we could just copy it for now. And R, it would be RadNav. So on the RadNav, looks like we don't have any VORs here. But let's see if we even have any that we could use. So not on this exact chart. So I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. FS and then performance. We'll come back to that in a few. Just rip I, we'll do this. All right, let's see if the ground people have sent us over the little sheet of messages showing us about the load down there. Okay, so we got 0 fuel weight 122.6 dash, let's see here, 32.1. Yo, if I tell you guys the amount of like flight sim tutorial lessons from like real pilots I've been watching, y'all tell me I got no life. It's just, I just want to like, you know, get it down because this was my childhood dream. So why not get close to it, you know? All right. I also found out why I was not able to move the trim. Looks like my engine's got to be on. So we'll come back to that later. But for right now, we'll just accept it. All right, sweet. I like it. We are moving and grooving. So we have done all the good stuff. Now let's just go ahead and, so we're 4 minutes over, but we're moving good. So let's go ahead and do our departure. And we'll calculate, send to MCDU. And we go performance. Everything should be in here. Down for boom, 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 pow. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and connect to V pilot because it did disconnect us, and I'm gonna go ahead and connect to ground. So we're gonna start hearing some ground frequencies, I'm sure. All right, and I think that should be about it. Let's just go ahead and make sure that everything is fine here. Constraints are on. Constraints are on. Our initial climb altitude, we're going to do 18R. So climb heading 180 to intercept course 153 to ribs, then depicted route Broken King. Top altitude is going to be 5,000 as we have here. So we're going to start off with the initial climb of 5,000. And then as soon as we take off, we gotta...
Memphis ground, UPS 515.
Yeah, we gotta be above 5,000. All right.
Taxi to the active.
So we're good there. All right. Let's go ahead and just make sure that everything else is good. We go acres. We'll probably just start off with something small here.
UPS 515 heavy.
Yep.
Memphis ground. Let's see, I have runway 18 center and 18 right available. Which one do you have programmed? Well, can't do 18 left, can you?
Just because it takes a while.
I'll have to coordinate it with departure to be able to shoot you off on that one. But I can ask him if you'd like.
Connection.
That's okay. Let's go ahead with center 18 center, please.
All right, let's go ahead and check ATIS real fast.
Hey, UPS 515, Roger, runway 18 center, taxi
so we have information.
Yankee, Alpha, Bravo.
Craft. And then we have...
Okay, taxi 18 center, Yankee, Alpha,
information
Bravo,
X-ray.
UPS 515.
So information X-ray, 29909. 29909. Go ahead and tune those all in. 29909. I have not seen that one before. 29909. Come on.
Memphis ground November 20421. Request IFR to Dallas Fort Worth as filed with information X-ray.
It's gonna tell them they already sent them acres probably. 29909. Okay. And
citation 20421. Is that correct?
Runway 18R.
Yeah, citation 421, Memphis ground. I could get you a PDC or I could give you a voice clearance, whichever at your convenience.
Whatever works easier for you, I can take PDC.
Citation 421, Roger, you can expect that.
So call sign 1686, equipment, yep. All right, I'm just reading my, so it looks like we're gonna go K, Memphis to Broken King 7, Kermi, yep, Russia, ATL.
Memphis ground up 413
altitude 370.
X-ray is ready for taxi.
370, we're cleared to ATL via the Burger King. I'm gonna just say Burger King, guys.
413 Memphis ground, runway 18 center, taxi via Lima, Charlie 7.
And we're gonna be departure frequency is 132.55.
Taxi runway 18 center
and
via
squawk
Lima,
is
562. Charlie 7 Delta 413.
All right. It sucks because I haven't had a talk in a while with like ATC.
Ground, good evening.
Like,
FedEx 248 heavy, ready for taxi
like
with information X-ray.
So we got 552 on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the
FedEx 248 heavy, Memphis ground, runway 18 center, taxi via Victor Bravo, cross runway 27.
All right, let's go ahead and get this push to start ready. Are we all still
Taxi
connected?
runway 18 center via Victor Bravo, cross runway 27 for FedEx 248 heavy. UPS 515 heavy, contact Memphis Tower on 119.7. Memphis Tower 119.7, UPS 515. Good night.
I thought I started my APU a while ago.
421 is ready to taxi.
Gotta wait for the APU. Once that APU comes on, turn on the bleed.
Last aircraft calling.
Push back and
sorry,
get
I
out
did
of
not
here.
get that call sign. Please repeat.
November 421 is ready for taxi.
November 421, just stand by real quick.
Stand by 421.
All right. It looks like it is available. APU bleed. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. So then this would activate GSX, I believe. Let me see if it does. It should. If not, I'm gonna just get it ready for pushback. There we go.
Citation 421 Memphis ground, runway 18 center. Go ahead and taxi via Victor Charlie 7 across runway 27.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Waving the pin at me. You're supposed to put it in. All right, let's ready for pushback.
421, I think I heard you say to 18 center via Victor Charlie 7.
Let's wait for them to finish talking.
Citation 421, that is affirmative. So right now you're on the ramp. The taxiway that's like kind of the southern border of that large ramp up there is taxiway Victor. So the rest of the ramp up there is uncontrolled.
Okay, I'm seeing that now. Thanks, 421.
Memphis ground, Delta 1682, ready for push and start. I have information X-ray.
E2 Memphis ground, push and start is at your discretion. Call me back when you are ready to taxi.
Call at taxi Delta 1682. Alright, so it looks
Delta
like...
1546 at gate 47, requesting push and start.
Sorry, so it's at our discretion. Let's figure out...
Delta 413, contact tower on 119.7.
119 or decimal 7, Delta 413. Yeah.
So 16... We're going to be taking off 18 right.
And Delta 1546, is that you?
Yeah, from 1546.
Oh, nice. We're not far away from
Delta
the...
1546, same with you. Push and start will be at your discretion. Call me back when you're
We're
ready
not
to
far away
taxi.
from the airport, so we'll just
Push my
actually push
discretion,
the
I'll call you
tail to
taxi
the
Delta
right.
1546.
Okay. Dismiss Phoenix GPU.
Release parking brakes.
Alright. Releasing parking brakes. Let's get out of here. Commencing push.
Start at will.
Start at will. Love it. Let's start waiting until we start pushing back. Alright, we're moving. Alright. Let's go on norm
FedEx
selection.
248 heavy, contact tower on 119.7.
Engine 1. Here we go. Let's go ahead and
119.7 for FedEx 248
turn
heavy.
these
Thanks,
guys
good night.
off as per usual. I don't know why I always forget. Alright. GSX has come a long way, legit. So it looks like we're gonna be traveling on November to probably, yeah, we're probably gonna taxi on November, then Mike 7, or actually that's Mike 9. So probably November, then Mike 7, something like that. We'll see. We'll see what they tell us. All right, what's going on, guys? So I'm gonna tune the next frequency already, and then 700.
Memphis ground, citation 421, holding short runway 9 at Charlie.
All right, so right now we're roughly, well, we lost the time they told us, but probably just 10 minutes late on takeoff, but we're good. All right,
Parking brakes.
parking brake is set.
Waiting your confirmations for a good engine start.
Engine 1 coming up. STS.
Citation 421, cross runway 27 at Charlie.
This should be on. That's
Cross
fine.
7 at Charlie, 421.
Trim radar set. Alright, so we're gonna go about 0.4, which I believe should be there already. 0.4 down. Somewhere around here. So let's say 0.4 down, give or take. So we're good there. Relax, GSX. I don't have any confirmation for you yet. Alright, set. Alright. So while this is going, might as well do our flight controls. So we're gonna do a full left. Looks good. Gonna do a full right. Looks good as well. Full forward. And full up. I could swear they're not supposed to be down there. Maybe so, I don't know. Oh,
November 421, contact Memphis Tower 119.7. Have a good night.
I don't know if my
Memphis Tower
controls are supposed to be down
119.7.
there.
Thanks. Have a good one.
I don't feel
421.
like they are. So I might... This is why we do control checks. Okay, I guess it is right. It looks wrong here, but it looks right in here. Alright, whatever. And then full rudder right, full rudder left. We're good here. Let's get GSX out the way. Good engine start.
We have a good engine start.
Let's go ahead
You can
and
disconnect.
turn on our lights here. Alright, and then we should be just about good. And then we're gonna do max brake. Let's go ahead and let these guys know we are about to take off out of here. I could take off the bleed. This is fine.
Unlocking gear.
Cabin, we did do that. Spoilers, we're going to be doing flaps 1. We're gonna arm this. And signs, seatbelts on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, we're good to go. Just checking here. Okay, we're about to taxi. So I found out that my taxi has been pretty fast. So we're gonna be around 10 to 30 knots. Alright. Memphis ground, Delta 1682, ready for taxi.
Delta 1682, Memphis ground. Hello, runway 3, correction, runway 18 center. You can taxi via Papa 2, Papa Charlie 7. And verify you have ATIS X-ray on board. Advise Yankee on. See.
Oh, I actually have X-ray on board, so I might have to update that to Yankee. In terms of taxiing, I thought it was runway 18 Romeo.
If you need 18 right, I can give you that, but what would make it easiest for Tower would be 18 center.
Okay, if it's okay with you, I'll take 18 Romeo. Everything's on the MCDU already.
Alright, stand by please.
Huh. Apparently, we're supposed to be on... That's gonna be a far freaking... Heck no. 36 center? That's gonna be a far... taxi. I was like, we were supposed to be here in November.
Delta 1546, ready taxi, runway 18 center.
And then also we have information X-ray, looks like.
Delta 1546, runway 18 center, taxi via Papa 1, Tango, Charlie 7.
Taxi via Papa 1, Tango, Charlie, and Charlie 7, Delta 1546.
So it looks like everything changed.
Delta 1682, runway 18 right, taxi via November, Mike Niner.
Thank you so much. Taxi via November, Mike Niner for runway 18 right, Delta 1682. Alright, that sounds right to me. And they were nice enough to you know, give us what we wanted. So let's go ahead and push out. Here we go.
Attention all aircraft, Memphis International Airport, is permission Yankee, current wind 110 at 10, altimeter 2999er.
2999er, that's what we got. So we're good there. All right, let's go ahead and find some lines to get us going out of here. Looks like we got a Delta plane there. Look at these two planes just being on top of each other. Yo, next I think we're gonna try Spirit Airlines. I talk so much smack about Spirit Airlines, but honestly, they've been a pretty good airline, I guess. So we're going to go November. We're probably gonna pop into here. Probably pop straight ahead into November. So all right, so we're doing good here. Turn down some of these lights. Looks like we're gonna be switched to tower soon. Oh wow, we got tower and center all on today. Okay, I like it. All right, so we're gonna be here and we're gonna make a right for November. Our left is clear, our right is clear. All right, and we're gonna be on November shortly here. Pretty sure I'm cutting something here, but it's okay. All right, we could speed up a little bit. Yo, like I said, this is a learning journey, right? You guys have been watching my improvements. But I'm just figuring out, like today, after watching that, you can look at your ground speed down here. I've been looking right here. I'm like, man, this thing is not working. But I knew something was wrong with that analogy. So I'm glad I, you know, figured it out. That's why you keep studying. Oh yeah, and also, if we aim for this middle right here, we should be dead center. We can slow down a little bit too. We should be dead center with the line. Okay, well, kind of is, kind of not. Maybe I'm the one doing it wrong. So something like maybe this. Maybe right here. Yeah, just better than anything, for sure. So, we learning out here. Oh, crap. Alright, here goes Mike's 9 coming up soon. Yep, here it is. Take a little wide turn. And then we're gonna talk to tower. I didn't get the handoff.
Delta 1682, contact Memphis Tower 119.7. Have a good night.
Contact 119.7, Tower Delta 1682. Have a good evening.
Delta 15.6, contact Memphis Tower 1.
Memphis Tower Delta 1682, ready for departure.
Delta 1682, Memphis Tower, wind 110 at 10. RNAV ribs are runway 18 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway 18 right, clear for takeoff. Thank you. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and go into the runway. Make sure our
Tower hold Delta 1546, ready at runway 187.
strobes are on.
Delta
Takeoff.
1646, Memphis Tower, runway 18 center, line at the
We
wait.
should be fine here.
1 center, line at the wait, 1546.
Everything is normal. We're all good. We got the TCAS on. Should already have TCAS TARA on. Okay, just one last time here. TARA. TARA, boom. Yeah. Go all. This is good. Weather's on. All right, gang, let's take off. I didn't hear from my flight attendants, but they're good.
Delta 1682, you're rolling.
Yes, Delta 1682 taking off.
Delta 1682, roger.
And there we go. Manflex 67, climb SRS, runway nav. 100 knots. Approaching V1. V1. And rotate. Ooh. Plane is a little bit... It's a little bit windy out here, guys. Positive rate of climb. Gear up.
Delta 1682, contact departure to you.
Contact departure 1682. Memphis departure, Delta 1682, crossing 1,500 feet.
Delta 1682, Memphis departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000.
Climb and maintain 16,000, Delta 1682. Okay, flaps up. All right, we are up. Not really sure why those guys are red. I've never seen that. If you guys know why, let me know why. It's definitely red, but I do see we're climbing at least, so that's good. Alright, so we don't need this armed anymore. We'll just push it down. Keep our lights on. We're still climbing. So we got our RNAV departure. Right. Okay, so we have all this. Just making sure real fast after departure. There's nothing funky going on. Nice.
Memphis departure low, this is Delta 1546 with you at 2500, climbing up to 5000.
Delta 1546, Memphis departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 16,000.
A lot of Delta flights.
Maintain 16,000, 1546, thank you.
I think this side is better. It's really nice. It looks like an airport. No, it's not actually. Boy. Okay. Alright, so we're above 10,000. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off all the lights here. Oh my god, I didn't turn on our landing lights. Get out of here with that. Shaking my head. A little mistake there.
Delta 1682, contact Memphis Center 132.55.
Contact Memphis Center 132.55, Delta 1682. Memphis Center, Delta 1682, with you at 1 and 1000.
Delta 1682, Memphis Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Climb and maintain flight level 370. Thank you, Delta 1682.
Delta 413, cross cross Kennesaw at maintain flight level 330. Cross Kennesaw at maintain flight level 330.
Alright, so now we're going to 13, we're at flight level 370, which is correct.
American 1565, Memphis Center, welcome.
I'm sure these things go brighter. There we go. Let's make both of them brighter, please. Alright. So I like what we got going on here. So our top of climb is going to be 370. And let me... I see you guys on the chat. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so we're going to be flying all the way to flight level 370, and right now we are on the way there. Soon we're going to be approaching the transition altitude, and we'll make some changes here. And yeah, so we're going to be up for a while, and let's see already what the constraint is going to be. So it looks like we're actually going to get some constraints pretty early. By the time we are descending at our top of descent, likely top of descent is going to be around Russia, and we're going to encounter about 12,000 for 250. Okay, so as the line here. So if you guys have been following me for a while, you know that my descent has been a challenge. That's almost everybody's challenge. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, we're pushing at 18,000 feet. Before then, let's see if we still have...
Cessna 32 Kilo, if you haven't already, go ahead and resume 1x speed. National altimeter is 3012.
Let's see if there's still ATC at...
Back to normal speed, yes.
KTLA. Looks like KTLA. At, okay, so we have approach.
Hello, this is Delta
Nice.
1546 with
So
you.
approach is at ATL right now. So we should be good.
Delta 1546, Memphis Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 230.
I'm maintaining 230, Delta 1546, thank you.
Perfect. All right, this is fun because we got ATC. All right, we have passed the transition altitude. Let's go ahead and push in. Oh, I do have that thing here. Did not know that. Cool. All right, so we're not messing up this landing, guys. No way, Jose. We're gonna get to 370, and then we're going to start planning. But for right now, let's get there first. Let's just watch the plane, make sure everything's fine. While this is going on, we're gonna just check on everything here. Engines look good. So it looks like we have a little less fuel on the left side, which is weird because I would have expected that on the right side just because we started engine 2 first.
Cessna 32 Kilo, contact Nashville approach 119.35. Good night.
Let's see, we got a little bleed here. It should be off.
Approach
So
approach
everything's on there.
119.35. Good night.
Cabin pressure. Everything looks fine here. Electricals, hydraulics. Okay, hydraulics are looks like they're okay. Fuel. Okay, so I guess right side fuel just wasn't filling it. AP was off. AC. It's kind of hot in the cabin, so we'll give them some air. Let's see. We'll turn it down a little bit. Let's freeze them up a little bit. You said there's conflict? Did you guys hear that? Okay. Let's see if that looks like it's now warming. As the AC's coming in. So let's see how we'll come back here later. Looks like it's a real
GPS 515, contact Fort Worth Center 135.17. Good night.
Doors are closed. Better be closed.
Over to Fort Worth Center 135.17. Good night. Thanks.
See, now the flight controls looks like they're okay. Weirdly enough, they were down here earlier, so I'm glad it's working now. All right, it's cool. So we have checked on everything. Everything looks like it's normal. Let's just go ahead and recall and make sure that there's nothing else here. Let's just hold recall whenever it decides to show
American
company message.
1565, yep. Walker 2476,
so everything shows normal. All right, so we have done our checks.
Eastbound American,
everything looks normal.
heavy
We're
A330,
on
flight
the way to
level 370.
flight
Westbound Walker
370.
737, flight level 380.
All right, so, and everything looks good.
American 1565.
All right, so what I am going to do, guys, is start
and Walker
planning
2477,
for KATL. If you know,
248, radar contact lost.
like honestly, landings just not been it for me. Not so much landings, descents. And I feel like if you have a good descent, your landing to a certain degree should be okay. So what we're gonna do, and I'll try to do this with you guys, so you guys could correct me if I'm doing anything wrong, right? So first, we're gonna figure out where our top of descent is, right?
Hotel Whiskey Lima
So
1505,
right after
Roger, welcome back.
roof actually. Thank you. So if we look at that, here, let me open the chart here for you guys. Because you guys can't see my
Delta
iPad.
413, leaving my airspace to the east. Atlanta's closed, radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
It actually shows we're about 12 nautical miles away. So we should probably hurry.
Midcon 1138, leaving my airspace to the east. Atlanta's closed, radar service is terminated. Frequency change approved. Good night.
That doesn't sound right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Midcon 1138.
so if we wanted to actually, as I've
Walker
learned,
2476, contact Fort Worth Center
we want to see how
135.17.
far we are from. Where's top of descent again? Kermy.
Good night.
You can see how far we are from Kermy if we just type in KE.
Delta 1546, just confirm you're going off the Chesney 2 arrival or the Chesney 3.
Let me check that.
Actually, Kermy is approaching.
We got the Chesney 2 arrival for
So
Delta
about
1546.
30-ish nautical miles. So we are actually close to the top of descent. So we come into our little thingamajig here. Let's go ahead and import so you guys can see. So if we check here, so top of descent roughly just before Hootsie. So we might as well start planning. So if we type in Hootsie in here, let's see what that tells us how far we are. So just looking at this, we're about 60. So we can start planning for descent for sure. But just if we wanted to just
FedEx
see
523, Memphis Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Alpha 370, FedEx 523.
American 1565, descend via the Holbrook 4
a little less than
Memphis is landing
60.
south.
So we're going to go ahead and try this together, right? So for right now, obviously, we don't
via
have
the Holbrook 4 arrival,
ATC to let us know how we're going to get there, but assuming everything is right, we're going to do ILS 8 left. We'll just punch that guy in. And I'm going to do the same here. In fact, we can check over at the ATL ATIS for arrival, but what's being used. Okay, so we're gonna write some important information down. Altimeter is 3017. Okay, altimeter is 3017, and we'll actually let's just punch all this in. No need to write all this down on the side. So we'll come back down. So let's go ahead and type in all this information. So we're going to do flight plan. Just make sure everything's good here. Progress. Okay, that. And the ILS we have is going to be 109.3. Yep. So that looks like the ILS frequency, 3-degree slope. And might ignore the
Memphis Center, November 349, Mike Papa, climbing 15,000, direct Big Daddy with you.
As I hear, they don't need to
November
be there.
349,
Okay.
Mike Papa, Memphis Center, hello, climb and
All right,
maintain.
right nav is fine. Progress. We're already making progress.
Up to 320,
If we wanted to, we could type in KATL.
Delta 1546, descend via the Chesney 2 arrival. National is landing south, National altimeter 3012.
There are 3012 to 70 the Chesney 2 arrival, 1546.
Left. And we're gonna pop that on right here. Okay, so about a little less than 200 miles. Performance. Next phase. Next phase. Next phase. We're gonna put QNH is 3017. Pop that in. Temperature is so information Foxtrot. First of all, let's write that down. Okay, our top of descent is actually coming up, so we gotta move up a little faster. And we have 0 time, I mean not times, 10, 3 on the winds, and temperature we have 20.
Memphis Center, Qatar 3-1 Juliet.
Alright, for Borough,
Qatar 31 Juliet, Memphis Center, welcome.
there's 2 ILS, it's weird, dude. I'm just gonna take this first one I see, ILS, and we're gonna do ILS. So so we need to be at 2,900 feet by the time we are down there. Okay, cool. So, and Borough for us is going to be, I'm gonna do Cat. Yeah, I could do Cat 1, maybe Cat 2. Yeah, let's do Cat 2. 1115. And we'll do Borough. Okay, sick. So everything here looks fine. Landing speed should be 129. Approach speed 134. Alright, cool. Alright, and now we are approaching
November
do you know what? We're
421,
not
contact Fort Worth Center 135.17. Good night.
I had the thing here.
Over
This
to
thing will
Fort
let you
Worth
know that you're right there.
135.17. Have a good
Alright,
night.
cool. We're doing good. About 24 nautical miles out. And we're still climbing, weirdly enough. Only to come back down.
Delta 1682, cross Kennesaw at maintain flight level 330.
Can you tell me the waypoint again?
Hey, it's cross Kennesaw, Kilo November Sierra Alpha Whiskey at maintain flight level 330.
Cross Kennesaw, flight level 330, Delta 1682. Kennesaw, there it is. 330. Not yet though. So if we were to look at Kennesaw, Kennesaw is roughly KNSAW. So it's about 31 nautical miles away, and we are currently, let's do some calculation here. We're currently, let's say 370, and we need to be at 33 times 3. So about 12 nautical miles away, we'll start coming down. All right, so we have done the planning for the arrival, assuming nothing changes as we do this. So, assuming we have a 3-degree slope. Man, do I have to start having a calculator back
Delta
here?
1682, you're 24 miles from Kennesaw. Just confirm you're crossing Kennesaw at maintain level 330.
Yes, we're going to be at 330 by Kennesaw, Delta 1682. Okay, let's go ahead and...
Delta 1682, I show you in a climb now at 376. Go ahead and send a maintain flight level 330.
Yeah, I just realized this thing blew my autopilot here. I'm coming back down Delta 1682. Why the hell was it flying? Oh yeah, it blew our profile, I see. Are we already having issues? Can't believe this. We're gonna have to do an open climb or something. Nope. Bring us down. Say about right here. I don't have to be climbing steep. Alright. What's going on, guys? Man, we have a lot of people in here today. That's 76 people. How you guys doing? Alright, so I'm gonna have to start focusing just so we don't mess up here. I don't want to get yelled at by ATC. Alright, so we are approaching flight level 330. I'm actually really curious why my flight level...
Memphis Center, November 125, Delta Zulu, 10.5, climbing 15,000, after John 2. November 125, Delta Zulu, Memphis Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 290 for now. Climb and maintain flight level 290, citation 5, Delta Zulu.
Memphis Center, FedEx 984 Heavy, 16,000.
Alright, perfectly. We arrived at 3.
FedEx 984, Memphis Center, hello, climb and maintain flight level 400.
Climb and maintain flight level 400, FedEx 984 Heavy.
Memphis Center, Delta 210 Heavy, flight level 350.
Alright, so we need to be at 12,000 by the time we get to Galvin.
Qatari 31 Juliet, climb and maintain flight level 350.
Climb and maintain flight level 350, Qatari 300.
So at Galvin. We're going to stay here real fast.
Good evening, UPS 788, Heavy 15,800.
We're at 33 minus 12.
UPS 788, Memphis Center, hello,
3.
climb and maintain.
Need 135 nautical miles.
Flight level 250 for now. 250,
by the time we get to Galvin. So,
Delta 1682, leaving my airspace to the east, Atlanta's closed, radar service is terminated, frequency change approved, connect.
Frequency change approved, Delta 1682. Thank you for ATC. Alright, so we're going to have to do this manually, guys. But there is ATC at ATL, at least for now. So, it looks like we're about 100
Delta 1546, contact national approach 119.35, connect.
And as we know, we need to be at 12,000. So I'm going to start.
1546.
I'm going to go ahead and do the calculation one more time. I think we're going to have to actually do this quick for us to make this on time. So 33 minus 12. I need about 21 nautical miles, so about 63 nautical miles, and it says...
flight level 330.
Okay, no, we're good. Pretty good.
Yes, 220, have closed in 1504, correction, 1505, thanks.
So I'm gonna try this new trick I learned. Go here, fix info, and we could put the runway, which is going to be ATL 08 left. Hold on. I might be tripping, but I'm doing this wrong.
UPS 788,
Let me show you. I did it right. Oh, it's K. I missed the K.
340 UPS
KATL.
788.
Oh my goodness. I have to do all the way. KATL 08 left. There we go. And we need about, we could round it up to 3,000. So that's about 9 for the radio. So now, if we come
FedEx
here,
523, radar contact lost.
we come here to the plan, you should see a blue radial around our runway there. Don't see it now, but it's supposed to be there. I think it's on the arc actually. Yep. Something like that. I know I did it right. Something like that. Hopefully I did it right.
Center UPS 788. UPS 788, go ahead.
That's why.
Any chance direct Etowah?
Is it? I think it's supposed to be down here actually.
Step.
Hopefully I did it right.
UPS 788, clear direct Etowah. Direct Etowah, thank you, UPS
We could get out of here because there's no... We're going to listen into... Well, BNA. We don't need BNA.
November 9er Mike Papa, descend via the Blues 5, arrival, Memphis landing south. Memphis
Oh, there goes the blue line. So it is
29er.
there. Alright, sweet. We just needed to zoom in. Alright, gang. So we're coming in for
Descend
landing.
via the Blues approach, or I'm sorry, arrival. 29er, 9er on the altimeter. 349 Mike Papa.
Progress. So almost at where we need to be to start descending. Put this back on manage mode.
Delta 1870, Memphis Center, you up?
So about 72 nautical miles to Galvin, and we're at 33. We need to be at 12.
Center, good evening, Delta 1870 with
So we need about 63 plus 5, about 68.
Delta 1870, Memphis Center, well.
Alright, so let's just go ahead and start going down. And that looks like just at top of descent as well, so perfect timing. Let's go ahead and drop this down to 12.
Citation 5 Delta Zulu, Delta 1870, traffic 12 o'clock, opposite direction,
we'll
20
right
miles, northeastbound citation, climbing through flight level 255 for 290, southwestbound Delta, climbing, or correction, at flight level 300.
And we're going to make sure that we're going down in a 3-degree slope. Ground speed of 37 divided by 2.
Roger, citation 5 Delta Zulu,
about
report back.
2,185, so we're at 2180. So we should be able to meet our flight level. And we do want to be there by around 250 knots. So if everything stays constant, we should be there. Alright, so I think we're doing good. So far it looks like a good flight, except when our little thing blew past. Not really sure what that was about, but it blew past our flight level
Past that traffic.
by only 500 feet.
Citation 5 Delta Zulu, thanks. Climb and maintain
We could
flight
get out
level
of
450.
this just because
Climb and maintain flight level 450. Citation
it's like
5
there's
Delta.
no center yet for KATL. Let me just make sure KATL ATC is still alive. Oh,
Citation
man.
5 Delta
I
Zulu,
think they
contact
left.
Indy Center 128.22. Have a good one.
Alright, over to Indy on
I didn't get to catch them.
128.22, thanks.
Hopefully somebody comes on
Delta
live.
Zulu.
So for now, we're just gonna switch to Unicom frequency 122.8. Leave our squawk there. All right, how are we doing on our descent? So we're about 53 nautical miles away. At 28, we need to get to 12 times 3. 28 minus 12 times 3. 48 nautical miles, so we're good. I think we're doing good. We should arrive perfectly just before. Let's look here. It should show. Yep. It says we'll arrive just after on Galvin, but I think we're good. Let's see. Looks like the vertical slope kind of went back a bit, so let's see if we're going to arrive on time. Divided by 2 times 3 times 10 actually, not 3. So we need to be up about 2,000. We're going to increase that a bit to 2,000. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I learned a new trick. If I just speed up, it should achieve the same thing. Let's see if this works. So that obviously means we're going to get there quicker, but let's see. There it is. So it did actually speed up. Told you guys I've been learning a lot. We should see the blue arrow come behind Calvin a bit. Let's see if it does. Alright, let's check the calculations. We're at 24, we need to get to 12. We need 36 nautical miles. And we have exactly 36 nautical miles. Going to be dropping roughly 21. So we should be able to, according to this, we should be able to reach. I still see the blue arrow behind, so I don't know. But we'll see. Maybe I speed it up even more. Should drop faster, I know. Alright, well, I know that was supposed to work, but I'm just going to use this method. I think I'm going to like this a little more. We'll keep it at 21. And we'll bring this back down to roughly 260. So let's go ahead and start dialing in some of the ATIS I don't even see the ATL ATIS anymore, but if we're to keep what we had, is gonna do 317. We're actually approaching the transition altitude. And we're going to be approaching just before Galvin. Actually, we're going to approach at exactly Galvin. And from Galvin, we're going to drop down to Yeba. So assuming we get there, we're going to do 12 minus 9. 3, so we're going to need at least 9 nautical miles. Transition altitude is here. I'm going to put a little bit of speed brake. Doing the speed brake so we could be a little bit behind, right? And we also need the speed to come down. So how are we doing? 16, 12 times 3. 12 nautical miles is what needed. It looks like we have only 9, so we're not going to be exactly where it needs to be, but that's okay just because we need to be. Alright, so I might actually just drop this to 9. I'm just going to go all the way down. We're kind of gliding more deeper, so we're going to have to decrease some of the speed. But we'll catch up with the speed in a few. Alright, so we're passing Galvin. Okay, let's go down to 9,000. No longer this needed. Go ahead and drop down. So we should be able to reach 9,000, and we're going to go 250 in speed. So according to this, we should be able to reach our information needed. Let's go ahead and hit this. Let's just make sure. Arrival. Is it still information Foxtrot? It's now information Echo. And let's make sure that information has not changed. Let's take back the speed brake. Okay, as a reminder, we need to be at 3,000. Right now we're below deviation, but we'll be able to recapture the deviation soon. Okay, let's go ahead and make sure that all of this is correct. I'll go back and put KATL 08 left. Back to our progress page. Gonna put that in. Alright, so we're about, oh wow, we're 30 nautical miles away, so we're definitely going to be getting ready to land soon. Alright, approaching 10,000. We're going to turn on our lights in a few. Alright, lights are on. Nav is fine, these are all good. It's on, right? It was. These are all on, good, good, good. I thought it was nighttime outside, I forgot it's still daytime outside. Okay, we're intercepting back the vertical deviation. We're good. So by 9, and now we're gonna go to 8. Go ahead and push in. We're gonna be at flight level 2. Speed 250. So passing just at 9,000. So we're good there. Perfecto. Have to force this one. It's not the cleanest descent, but it is what it is. Alright, so we have all this. Go to the performance page. QNH is still 3:10:21 on the temps. It's still good. So this is now 090 and 13. Everything should be fine. So good, passing at 8,000. Alright, let's go down to 5,000. I think we're gonna just go all the way down to 3,000 now. Actually, no, we're gonna keep it at 5,000. There, we're going to expect our ILS approach. Must be nice to get free money. A co-pilot ain't doing anything. Alright, let's get our stuff. We'll get ready here. So, any last minute things. So this looks good. Everything's good. And we're going to leave this.
The cabin is now secure for landing.
Awesome. Supposed to be at 5,000. See, this is why I don't like Sometimes this thing doesn't work. It's really annoying. Like managed descent. We're supposed to be at 5,000 there. Alright, so we're going to reduce the speeds a little bit too. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate approach. Looks like it's actually already activated. That's probably what that sound was. We'll get 200 ready in case it's acting up on us. And I see our little radio at 3,000. Let's just go ahead and push this to 4,000. I'm gonna do open descent. Yeah. So looks like we're gonna do just a little bit of vertical. Flaps 1 is actually coming up. Alright, so let's get the ILS ready. And I'm gonna go flaps 1 right here. I'm gonna reduce the speed because it looks like it's not reducing the way I would like. Exactly 4,000. So far so good. We're exactly on the horizontal axis, we're good. Vertical, we're starting to catch it. Good thing we picked autopilot Cat 2. Closer to the ILS intercept. Press approach.
2,500.
Approaching the glide slope anytime from now. Reduce the speed. A little windy. All right. Which aircraft am I flying? I'm doing the Phoenix plane. Gear down. Flaps 2. A320. Autopilot 2. Should be able to manage the speed on its own. Spoilers arm. And let's go ahead and set this on medium. And flaps full will be coming up shortly. Okay, flaps 2, 3. Now we're coming down. Wow, guys, all that work we've done. Finally,
1,000.
Got 1,000, and we're gonna go flaps full shortly. You said things to look different. No, it's the Airbus 320. All right. Got
500.
gear, everything looks good. Wheel. So there's no ATC here today, so we're just gonna go ahead and land this. All right. Everything's good. Final check.
500.
500 to go. I'm gonna deactivate autopilot in a few.
Above.
100 above. Seems a little high. But we're good.
Minimum 100.
And deactivate autopilot.
40. 30.
And
20. Retard.
That was a little heavy.
Whoa,
Thrust
that
back.
was rough. I'm glad we were down.
That was a little heavy. Alright. There's no ATC, so it looks like we're gonna do our own ATC here. Probably just gonna go off. It looks like we're gonna make a right. Actually, I'll make a right in here. This guy's on. Can't see anything. I see Delta right there. Where are you gonna go there? That looks like a hangar though, actually. Let's see. Clear left. Clear right. Oh yeah, I'm on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Does this guy? Hold on, I'll read what you just said right now. You said, does Skit Skies 2024 have the co-pilot, or is it an add-on? What do you mean by that? Like, you mean this person right here? It comes like when you set up the game. It prompts you if you want to set it up. And I put yes. That's supposed to be my wife. That was a little rough landing, but I think we did good on descent for the first time in a long time. And I can't believe it's still daytime outside. I don't know why I thought it was nighttime. I forgot that I'm flying in the East Coast. Could speed up a little bit. So we're approaching the terminals here. Looks like a Delta Center in the back. Could get all these up. Yes, sir. What do you want? Are you playing on what are you playing on? Is it Flight Sim Microsoft Flight Sim 20. So we're gonna take one of these hangars. What did we say we were gonna take? I know we wrote it down. Thought we wrote it down. Gate Alpha 10. So if we kind of take a look real fast here. ATL charts, and we should see taxi, and there should be parking gates. If we passed it, then it's okay. I'm just gonna skip it. So Alpha 10 is on concourse A. Yeah, so it's on concourse A. So let's see where concourse A is. It looks like it's on the east tower. So if we go here, concourse A is actually all the way to the back, so we could speed up a little bit. And it's going to be, yeah, so it's all the way in the back. Does Sky is running for? Yeah, it does. All right, we can turn on the APU. 1, 2, 3. Kind of should be on the line. Somewhere around like right there. Alright, so concourse A is coming up. I'm gonna turn here on Foxtrot 3, because right now we're in Alpha Echo, so we're gonna go on Foxtrot. Gonna do the white turn, and then we're gonna make a right on Foxtrot. See if I could avoid the brakes here, so we don't have to waste energy. I might do another flight tonight. Might. There's a good chance I will. I might take a break. I'll probably stop this stream and do another one. But definitely, if you want to catch another one, you guys can let me know where you want to fly next, and I'll try to get that in. So this is 2 November. We need 1 November. Alright, so here's concourse A. And we had 105 people come in today. That is, we're going higher and higher. Ooh, what is this?
Atlanta traffic, Delta 755 on short final for 8 left. Landing.
Oh, I have not heard somebody use the Unicom in a while. Alright, we are exactly on the gates, and we need Alpha 10. According to this, Alpha 10 should be on the, we're coming in here, so it should be on the left side. This looks like, well, it'd be nice if they had. I might have to buy an Atlanta scenery. It'd be nice if we could see numbers. They're supposed to be up here. But Alpha 10 looks like it's the last, it's almost the last one. So it's about right here. So I'm gonna slow down. It should be one of these. What does the number say on the floor? Alpha 12. Might have passed it. Oh, no. Next is Alpha 10. Here it is. Should be this. Alright, this looks like Alpha 10. Are we right? Yeah, Alpha 10, baby. Let's go. Alright, just so we don't blind these folks. Turn this off, turn this off. Came in a little fast there, but it's okay. Alright, very nice. We'll go stop right here. Parking brakes, norms, APU bleed. Okay. Just make sure it's all good. Norm, no. Yep. Alright, let's go ahead and turn engine 1. And engine 2. Okay, and then I'm going to switch this over to norm, and I could turn these guys off. Everything should come off.
Boarding requested.
Nice. This is automatic. Crew supply. Make sure this is all good. This actually should be last. Alright, and then we'll just get all those off. Basically doing the inverse of whatever we're supposed to do when we started up the plane. Alright, GPU should be plugged in. GPU is definitely plugged in, so we're gonna go ahead and put this on battery. Above 25.5, so we're good there. And I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the bleed. We don't need to use that. We're now officially on battery. It should wind down. We got APU. Really nice. We did it, y'all. We did it. So while this is going, we could talk about... Actually, hold on. I want to see if that AC actually ended up working. Camera pressure. Nah, it didn't. Never really cooled down, unless it was cool and then it just went hot. Okay. But while this plane is turning off, actually, why isn't it turning off? I think I should turn off the battery and that should do it. I believe that should do it. Once the battery turns off. Alright, so while this is going, it should turn off. I think the flight went good. I will say there's a lot of back and forth between manage and open descent, and I think I learned that through watching a lot of tutorials and from real pilots that it's never really managed descent all the way down. Like, that doesn't always happen. So I think the way I learned it from like fly-by-wire planes and like when I was first starting that is a thing. But I noticed with ATC changing things around, and also just like things aren't like It's not about managed descent all the way down. It's going to be a mixture of both. And when you know how to play with that and open descent, you should do good. This has been the best descent so far in this Phoenix plane that I've ever had. The landing was rough, but we're not on landing yet. If you've been following my journey, we learned how to get the airplane started. We learned how to taxi, ATC talk, all that stuff. Now we're learning how to like descend properly. And I feel like this is going to take the most time and a lot of practice. And then we'll focus on landing whenever the time comes. So my landing was definitely rough. My landing is definitely easier with the fly-by-wire planes and the Microsoft ones. I don't know why, but the Phoenix one is just more like realistic. So I feel like this is just one of those things where I'm gonna just have to keep practicing and put my reps in. So we had 113 top viewers, and honestly, thank you guys. Like, you guys are great. Thank you for the communication and for being real, and really appreciate you guys. So yeah, while that's going on, just I think I'm gonna do another flight because it's still daytime where I'm at. I'll probably do a West Coast flight. This is the East Coast flight, that's why it's dark, but I'm sure you can see back behind me it's still daytime. So there's that. All right, so airplane is off and we could get out of here. I wonder if there's anybody's out here. Oh, there is. Look at that. Let's see if we can follow them. Can we? Ah, something's blocking me. I don't know what it is. Oh, okay, cool. Let's see. Come on, step. Damn. Looks like we can't do it. All right, I think we're done. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Give me like an hour or two. I think I'll get back on. And then